What's up, everybody? Dog 1985. Yo, there's levels to this. All right, shout out to my dude Rome Rush. Yo, Rome, I see you, baby. I saw your video. Love the video. I heard what you had to say. I like how at the end you flipped it, started. You know what you did at the end. That's funny. But anyways, check this out, my dude. I gotta talk to you, and I gotta talk to all the Sony fans, and I want to talk to all the Microsoft apologists as well. All right. It's real easy for PS5 fans and Sony fans to say just blame the developer when it comes to the Cyberpunk 2077 thing, right? And the reason I say that is because, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but every game that's came out for the PS5, not only has it met expectations, but in a lot of cases has exceeded expectations. For all of us that are dealing with the Xbox Series X or the Xbox Series S, that's not the case. Third party games were supposed to be better on the Xbox Series X. Not the same as the PS5. They were supposed to be better. But instead, we got met with wait for a patch, wait for an update. Developers don't know how to optimize it, right? So every single game. So this is my logic, right? If you're going to blame a developer for not being able to use the hardware, but they can use the hardware on the PS5, then that doesn't make sense to me. I'm blaming the hardware at that point. So yes, in this situation, Cyberpunk 2077 has issues on both consoles, right? Or but even then, when you watch the Digital Foundry video, it's like on the PS5, it's almost like perfectly locked at 60. On the Xbox Series X, the frame dips a little bit more. Now, here's the thing, right? If you're actually playing it without Digital Foundry telling you all this stuff, you probably wouldn't know. I know that. You probably wouldn't know. But here's the problem that I'm having, Sony fans. Check this out, Rome. This is my frustration. You know what it is. Me and you been doing this YouTube now for a while. Before these systems came out, we were both talking about what we were going to get and why, right? So I was clear. It was either Xbox Series X because of power and Game Pass, okay? Or PS5 because we trust Sony and we know they're going to have games. Every single person, we took a gamble, right? Now, I'm not going to lie, Sony has a great track record of games. So if you went with the PS5, you pretty much know that you're going to be getting bangers, right? But for me, that Game Pass looked so enticing. And then the fact that the system was going to be able to play third party games 20% or 15% better than the PS5, I was like, all right, I'm going to go with that. But that's not the case. The only reason my Xbox Series X right now is blowing me away, meeting my expectations, I'm gaming more than I ever have, and I'm having a lot of fun with it, is because I'm playing old games. It's because of Game Pass. So, yeah, it's easy for you guys to say, for PS5 fans to say, only blame the developer. But what about us, where every single game has underperformed? It's all the developer's fault? I know what you're gonna say, right? Rome, you already know what they're gonna say. Tools, right? They didn't get the tools in time. If they didn't get if the developers didn't get the tools in time, that's not the developer's fault. So right there, you're admitting that that's Microsoft's fault, right? The dev kits or whatever. Microsoft had to wait for RDNA to be announced. Whatever. That's Microsoft's fault. Like that's nobody else but Microsoft's fault. So when it comes to Cyberpunk 2077, I get it. The developer really messed this up. They messed up a lot of ways. They did. But just understand our frustration, Sony fans. Our Series X has been underperforming, and now we're being told we got to wait a year. We got to wait for patches to come out. And then what's worse is in our own camp, in our own Xbox fans camp, we have Xbox fans that are allowing this to happen because they enable Microsoft. Like I don't get it. If I buy something, I want it to work now, not a year from now, as advertised. And that's maybe my biggest mistake. Is that I believed what I was told, which I know better. I'm always talking about how people get pimped. Yo, dog, I got pimped. Now, the good thing for me is I was banking on two things. And Game Pass has not disappointed. So, Microsoft, there you go. Good job with Game Pass. It has not disappointed. I think it's awesome. But as far as it's not the most powerful console, it's not. Until Xbox Series X proves it and uses that power, It's not. I like Microsoft. I like Xbox. All I got, Xbox Series X. There's my old Xbox controller. You come over to my computer. Look what type of controller I use for it. It's an Xbox controller. I'm not playing. I like Xbox. I really do. But I got to call it how I see it. So that's why I blamed both. But maybe you guys are right. Maybe Cyberpunk 2077 is only the developer's fault. Just understand our frustration. Dark 1985, there's levels to this. And when every single game that comes out for your preferred system needs a patch or an update so it can run equally to the competitor system that's supposed to be 20 to 15% better than, yo, there's levels to that too. We out. Peace.